Hi and hello everybody, what is going on? Welcome to Learning ASL with yours truly Zain on Zainny's ETV. So today we're going to learn the alphabet, the ABCs of American Sign Language, which is also known as ASL. So it's pretty easy. Let's just get our fingers warmed up for a second. Okay, so none of these letters really need to be strained with your fingers really hard. It's pretty simple, and I'm going to go over all of them first, and then we're going to go together really quick over them again for the second time. So let's begin with the first time. Okay, so let's begin with a loose hand. Now close your hand, make a fist, and your thumb on the side. This is an A. Nothing too much, just like this. Okay, next is B, which is just your hand straight up with your thumb across your palm, just like this. Okay. Next is pretty simple. It's a C, just like this. Just your hand curved and your thumb making the bottom half of the C. Next, D is pretty simple also. You're with your middle ring and pinky finger down. You have your index finger pointing up. And that's pretty simple. This is a D. Next we have E, like this, with your fingers pointing down towards your thumb and your thumb tucked in. Remember, just keep your hand relaxed, just like this. No reason to strain and flex your fingers so they hurt. So let's keep it really simple, guys. Remember, this is an E from this side. And F is close to a D, but it's the opposite with the fingers. These three fingers point upwards, and your index finger points down to your thumb. It's like this. Next is G. Now the G and the H are kind of similar, but they just have one finger difference. So the way it is you point this way, and you have your thumb in, also pointing the direction of your index finger, just like this. And this is how you make a G. Now, to make a H, all you have to really do is take out an additional finger just like this. And this is how you make an H. Now from this to an I is pretty simple. All the fingers go in, and the pinky finger is pointing up to the sky. And this is an I. And remember guys, please stay relaxed. Your fingers do not be strained and worked excessively. So from an I to a J, pretty simple. All you have to do is create your I like this, and the J is created by swinging your finger down and up. So you're actually making the J. So you start off here and you go down and swing back up. That is how you make a J. So remember, G, H, I, and then a J is like this. One more time, like this. Okay, so what's next is a K, which kind of looks confusing, but let's not be alarmed, pretty simple. So with your index finger pointing upward, take your thumb finger and put it up against your pointing finger, and your middle finger points out. So it's like this. This is a K. Okay, if you point it downward, it's a different letter, so make sure you're pointing up. So that's G, H, I, J, K. So this looks like an L, but the L is actually made like this. Pretty simple. Index finger pointing upwards and thumb pointing out. Just like this. Pretty simple. Next is M, which is also just like how it looks like. So you have your three fingers, and your thumb goes to your pinky finger, and your three fingers, your index, middle, and ring finger, just lay on top of it. So some people make an M like this. Some people also have their fingers out like this. Either way is fine. This is an M. Also, this is an M. Either way is okay. Next is N. N is pretty similar, except instead of for your thumb laying on the pinky finger, your thumb is on the ring finger, so it's two down. Just like this, or like this. Once again, the same concept. This is also accepted, and so is this. Now, moving your thumb 1 over is a different letter, so let's not get confused yet. So next letter is an O, which pretty simple is just like this. L-M-N-O-P. So like the K upwards, the P is just like this, pointing down. Your thumb can be over here, and it just has to be pointing down, just like this. Okay, next is Q, and the Q is a little bit different to see, and it's just doing this, your index finger and your thumb finger pointing out, and just point them down. So this right here is a Q. So you can go from P, Q, and next is R. So let's just get one thing straight. A normal capitalized R is a little bit curvy. So that's how I remember this is an R. You take your middle finger and put it behind your index finger, and that is how you create a R in ASL. Okay, next is an S, and then S is like an A, but instead of your finger being to the side like an A, it's across your fingers horizontally to make an S. So it's pretty much just like a fist. Okay, let's step back for a second. Remember, this is M, this is N. Now if you put your finger here, I said it was a letter, and that letter is T. This finger, it creates a T when your thumb is placed between your middle and index finger. Okay, now for the next couple letters, it's pretty simple. There's a way to understand and learn them pretty easily. So from a T, this is a U. Now the way to remember the U is that it goes down and up with no point in the middle. So this is a U versus what a V is, like this. Almost a peace sign, if you will. But it has a point in the middle and it comes out straight. So U, V. And then for a W, instead of having two fingers up, you add your ring finger and make it into a W, just like this. And this is how you make a W in American Sign Language alphabet. Okay guys, this is, remember, a U, that becomes a V, and this is how to make a W. Now for an X, it's a little bit tricky. There's no really way to remember it because it doesn't appear to be an X at all. It's your three fingers, pinky, ring, and middle finger down, and your index finger creates a box-like thing, just like this. And this right here is how you make an X. Now an easy way to remember this, I don't have one. So if you do, please leave one in the below comments, and I would love to tell the other people how you remember the X letter. Now the Y is pretty simple also. It's with your pinky out and your thumb out, and it's just a Y just like this. Now, my favorite personal letter is Z because my name is Zain and you're watching Zainny Z TV. And how to make a Z in ASL is just like this. You, in the air, imagine you make a Z. So, other way around, it's like this. And that's how you make a Z. So let's go over the alphabet one more time, a little bit quicker, to see if you caught on. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and remember the J is a swing, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, B, W, X, Y, and Z. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. You have just tried to learn your alphabet. Please go over the video a few more times because it does take patience. And remember, please follow me and subscribe to learn more. Thank you for watching Learning ASL with Zain on Zainny Z TV. Take care everybody.